Here's an antenna plate for another style of fan dipole or a single dipole antenna. The idea with this one is there is no mast to support it. It would just be hanging between some trees or some poles. Once again, it's got a centerpiece that is machined out for the SO239. In this kit comes with some cable crimps to make loops on the end to go off and secure the antenna. We have a couple of connectors to put on the legs of the antenna and the nuts and bolts to hold everything in place. So first off, the connector just drops into place there, and you'll bolt it so the metal piece is flush with this part right through. So put it in like that and put the bolts through. So the wire is fed down through this side, then back up through that side, and then it can either be soldered directly to the center if that's your connector, or you can put the loop connector, crimp that on, and screw it right down to here. The whole point of this plastic is to take the strain off of the loop connector and put it into the plastic, and this will allow it to be not rip out from there or rip off from the solder joint. On the other end of the wire, you put the cable crimp to make a loop like this, though you still need to trim it to tune it. So I recommend before you crimp it just to use black tape on this side and this side of the crimp to figure out where you need to be. Once you do get it tuned, then you want to crimp it this way, not like this, but like that, with the two loops together. That's the way that these are supposed to be crimped. And if you don't have the special crimpers, I've found pliers work just as well, or some of the other crimpers. You just have to make sure to go that way. That's what locks it in tight and keeps it from sliding. And if you want to make sure you don't strain to the end of the wire, you can actually pick these up. These are insulators for electric fence, and they will help to keep it from getting too bent right there and potentially breaking. In the description below, I have a link to where you can buy those plates as well as other plates. I also have a table in the description of suggested lengths for wires for those fan dipoles. Thank you for watching.